After what seems like an eternity, finally we get the release date for the upcoming Neptunia and Senran Kagura crossover spin-off game in the West. Neptunia x Senran Kagura Ninja Wars will officially be released this October, specifically the 26th of October for North America, while Europe will have to wait an additional 3 days for some reason, and will be able to obtain the game on the 29th of October instead. Thank God. I was starting to feel the dreaded creatures from within the game delay abyss that got their hands on this title, but that ain't the case. In terms of additional details regarding the game, some of which I've mentioned before, they will be a physical and a digital release, so if you're excited to display that game cover on your already overflowing and morbidly obese shelf of games and assorted other detritus, go right ahead, and God forbid you decide on going big and purchase the deluxe, ultra, die-hard limited edition of the game. That's going to eat up a lot more shelf space, so you may need to reallocate some of those cost-of figures you bought off eBay that are the real deal, I can assure you. The limited edition comes with a whole bunch of goodies, the game, which is a good starting point, usually, the official soundtrack on a disc, a hardcover art book entitled The Art of Ninjutsu, a Purple Heart wall scroll, a steel game case, which looks very nice, a trading card, which is the real reason for purchasing this limited edition, I'm sure, and finally, all of this, I'm assuming, will be crammed inside of the collector's box. This limited edition can be yours for the incredibly reasonable price of $99.99 from Idea Factory's online store. And if you're wondering, you can only purchase up to 2 units. I guess Brandon from accounting is going to have to fork over his own cash for this one. The physical PS4 cover of the game, by the way, has a reversible cover, which is basically witchcraft. The standard physical release of the game will also include an Idea Factory trading card, so thank Christ for that. I can sleep easy at night. As for those of you out there concerned about the game's amount of fan service and whether we're getting an overall more toned-down product, I have some potentially sad news. The game has received a T for Teen rating from the ESRB, with the listed T for Teen contents being violence, suggestive themes, and language, so I think it's safe to assume the game won't be absolutely dripping with fan service, but as we've seen from screenshots and art of the game, fan service is definitely still present. It's just not as over the top as some might have been expecting. Pre-orders for the limited edition and the regular edition obviously go live on the 28th of September, which is exactly 12 days after the game comes out in Japan. I'm still excited for the game. I'm not expecting a 10 out of 10 masterpiece by any means, but I'm just happy these two franchises are crossing over in this particular way. Whatever the case, I'm sure it'll at least be a fun game to play without having to take it too seriously. The kind of game where you can kick back, relax, hook up that beer or soda IV, and send your brain outside to play with the kids or something. It's just a good time. Hopefully. Until the next video, I'm gonna go brush up on my shadow clone technique. Getting a bit rusty over here.